Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your doubt.
What's up, VO? Welcome back to a new school year.
You already survived 3 weeks, and we're back with your weekly announcements. Okay, so, due to unfortunate circumstances, we can no longer attend Lincoln football games without proper grades and ID. You also cannot take your backpacks inside. We are guests at Lincoln High School. If any disruption is caused, you will no longer be allowed to attend football games.
Miss Huddleston is starting a hospice support group. If you would like more information, go talk to her.
Senior Paint the Walk is Thursday, September 26th.
Back to school night is next Wednesday, September 18th at 6 p.m.
Miss Z needs volunteers to help recycle. Community service hours will be provided. Remember, you need those for world history, U.S. history, and government.
Order your yearbooks before September 30th and you will get 15% off.
Study hall will be starting this week.
Football practice is today at 2:30 and it will be at 3 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Leo's Club will be meeting next Tuesday, September 17th in room 18 at lunch.
Club Lift is on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m.
Grades are now required to get off campus.
The closed closet is open every day at lunch in room 20.
Spirit Week is next week, the 16th through the 20th. Be on the lookout for more details.
Officer Mayo advises that you walk home in groups for safety reasons.
Coming up, we have TJ talking about 9/11.
So, what were you doing on the morning of September 11th, 2001?
Oh, wow. So I got woken up. It was about 7:15. I was in 8th grade at Delta Sierra Middle School. And my mom woke me up and she said, Brandon, don't freak out, but there's been an attack. And at the time I was like 12 or 13 years old, and I didn't quite know. And I remember we turned on the news, and on the news at that time only the first tower had been hit. And so as I'm getting ready for school, back and forth and watching TV, I seen Tower 2 get hit. And then I'm not sure if it was at school that I went that day, because a lot of parents kept their kids home. They didn't know what was going on. At first we thought that it was just kind of a random plane attack, but then eventually, after everything was said and done, we realized that it was a terror attack. And then I watched live. I watched both towers collapse. It was crazy, especially being only 12, 13 years old.
9/11 is considered to be one of the darkest days in American history. On September 11th, 2001, 2 airliners crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City, while one more crashed into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., all hijacked by Al-Qaeda terrorists. The first plane crashed at around 8:45 a.m. This plane was loaded with 20,000 gallons of fuel and everybody on board. It rammed into the north side of the tower and left a gaping hole in the side of it.
So, the morning of 9/11, 2001, my wife and I woke up. I was getting ready for work and turned on the news and saw the tragedy. We were in disbelief. I did end up getting up and going to work that day after watching the news for 45 minutes. And then everybody was just very somber at work and in disbelief. And I would say productivity in my job site was very low. We just kind of sat around and talking about what happened and couldn't believe our eyes that this actually happened to us Americans. Very somber day, week, month for that matter, during that time. That's what I remember.
Happy birthday to those in August and September.
Happy birthday. Good morning, Vietnam! I'm 50 years late, but I'm presenting you with a random fact with Michael. Today, our random fact is Antarctica is wider than the moon. Would you look at that?